A shooting occurred this morning outside the Empire State Building that left 2 dead and 9 injured. The suspected gunman, Jeffrey Johnson, approached a former coworker and shot him 3 times. The police were called and Johnson was killed in the following gunfight. Some of the injured may have been hit by police bullets, according to NYPD Commissioner Raymond Kelly. Johnson was seen running through the streets, shooting into the crowd. Both Johnson and his coworker had a history of police reports against each other. Johnson's body remained on the street until around noon when it was taken to the city medical examiner's office. Ibing He, John Berge, ICN, San Francisco.
Xiaoying has been hailed a hero in China for reportedly saving more than 30 abandoned babies from trash cans and dumps over the past 4 decades. At the age of 88, Lo is suffering from kidney disease and is currently in the hospital. Lo was born in 1924 and collected recycling to make a living. She had 2 biological children and adopted 3 daughters, while making sure that the other children who were abandoned found suitable homes. When one of her adopted daughters was asked if she ever looked for her biological parents, she responded no, saying that Lo had always been her mother. Ibing He, Angelina Wang, ICN, San Francisco.
California Proposition 37, up for vote on the November ballot, will require labels to be put on genetically engineered foods. This would affect a large range of commonly found food items at grocery stores, including breakfast cereals and sodas. The proposition is backed by businesses that make organic foods and products. Opponents of the proposition have raised more than 9 times the campaign funding and include Coca-Cola, General Mills, and PepsiCo. The Federal Food and Drug Administration say that genetically engineered food doesn't present greater safety concerns than food that isn't, but many other nations already label food that has been genetically engineered. Ibing He, John Berge, ICN, San Francisco.
Study shows that Asians in the United States are being affected by a disease that shows conditions similar to HIV and AIDS. This disease causes immunity deficiency and leaves the victim unable to fight off the flu, cold viruses, and other similar common infections. People who are suffering from this disease are often unaware and have been falsely diagnosed with tuberculosis, according to Dr. Sarah Brown, a scientist from the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. This disease first appeared in 2004 and was mistaken for HIV. However, differences are being identified as further studies are being conducted. Fortunately, this disease is not contagious, and unlike AIDS, there is no genetic connection. Ibing He, Angelina Wang, ICN, San Francisco.
Cycling legend Lance Armstrong is facing the loss of his 7 Tour de France titles after falling to charges of illegal doping. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency gave him a lifetime ban today and plans to strip him of his wins since 1998. Armstrong continues to deny allegations of doping and says that the International Cycling Union, not the USADA, should be in charge of whether or not he gets to keep his titles. Armstrong brought cycling into popularity in the U.S. and with the Lance Armstrong Foundation raised millions to help cancer victims and survivors. He has decided to no longer address the issue of doping and to devote his time to his family and to fighting cancer. Ibing He, John Berge, ICN, San Francisco.